What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Eliminator channel. Today got a sweet video. It's one of those tackle videos I organized like in my brain mentally, and I thought I was gonna wait a while. I had a vision of how I wanted to do it, but I got like jittery and anxious, and I want to put it out to you guys. Today's video is sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box. That being said, make sure you stay tuned here. Got some discount codes coming your way. Hope you guys save some money on your first box. It's these bad boys right here, cardboard filled with happiness, as I like to call them. Now here we have two separate months, two different boxes here. And I was actually going to wait for the next month, and I wanted to show you guys a 90-day difference of these boxes. And I think a huge talk in this type of market, or this style of fish and tackle, of receiving, you know, random lures in a box, everyone wants to wonder if you're getting repeat lures. Will I be getting repeat lures? Will I be getting the same stuff? What comes in my box? What do I get for the investment I'm putting into the box? That we're covering here, and I'm showing it to you with two boxes coming live right at you. So let's get around to it. So this box is pretty sweet, especially coming around for the spawning season. The first thing I noticed is these bright pink bubblegum Ocho Cincos from Strike King slapping you right in the face. These things are gnarly. Putting these on a smaller hook, wacky rigging them, chucking them up on that girl, doing her thing on her bed. You'll be able to get the big girls to bite these little 4-inch Ochos. Ocho Cinco. It's a wide receiver, not a fishing lure, by the way. Been throwing these things since I was, I don't know, probably 10, 11 years old when they probably first came out. Smart Baits is coming around. It actually looks like they've bought some of these baits and molds from Uzo Baits back, O-U-Z-O. It was a bait company real big in Florida, but this is one of those speed worms, tail in the back with the cut iteration. These things catch fish all over the freaking country. These things are awesome. Rigging these up on multiple different ways, throwing it up on 1/8 ounce weight, just swimming it through grass and shoreline cover. Excellent way to fish that bait. Now it's cool because you've got some baits that you can catch some fish that are staging up shallow with the smart baits there, and you've also got some baits that you can catch your spawning fish with those Ochos there. And no different here with this Rattletrap. This is Carl's Amazing Baits. This is the thwacker. This thing is gnarly. Look at the paint finish on that, chucking this thing around. Now, we actually have a lot of crawfish here in some of the northern lakes here in Florida. Yeah, I actually catch a lot of fish with some crawfish, still with the claws hanging out their throat. So a pattern like this time of the year is going to tear them up. Stoked to be throwing that. But it doesn't stop there. We have another one. Moving bait, I should say, another hard bait, and that is the Jolt 2.5, little flat side crankbait. Now this thing around standing timber, again, I've got a lake filled with stumps, filled with timber, natural shad pattern like this, gonna be sweet. Throwing that thing on 12-pound lines, shaking it around dock lines, thing's gonna be sweet. So real stoked to be getting that bait as well. Let's move right on to another crankbait. This is Bandit, the natural Bandit 200. It's a 4 to 8 footer. Water depths, I've got one that can dive to 8. I've got one that can dive to 4, and I've got a Rattletrap. So that's sweet as far as receiving hard bait. These little Cabin Creek, little 4-inch lizards and smoke. Again, another good bait to be flipping up on the beds for those stingy fish, especially picking off those males who want to come in quick, protect their fry. Here we've got some donkey rigs. Basically what a donkey rig is, it's a double fluke rig is what we call them here in Florida. Here's a picture just to kind of show you on the back. Runs a different leader line through it, and you can fish 2 baits on 1 line. It's pretty sweet, especially for schooling fish. Still have a lot of fish around the area. Still have a lot of shad spawn going on. So to be able to get something like that, chuck around with those shads are popping at the top of the water, and twitch 2 baits like that, having them go erratic and all crazy, really get some solid bites. Got this crazy man on a boat. Looks like me ripping down Lake Talquin. So a little catch code sticker, and that's box number 1, man. That thing is sweet. I can honestly say I've never been disappointed, and I really don't say that a lot about a lot of stuff in the fishing industry. If you guys follow me, there's a lot of stuff. I'm straight up with you. For the investment that you're going to put into the MTB Pro boxes, which is the biggest bang for your buck, you're almost doubling your investment on every box as far as lures are concerned. You know, for me, I can go through my tackle box and tell you specifically each lures that I've built through my lineup, so to speak, of crankbaits, Rattletraps, topwaters, jerkbaits, whatever it might be. So many different lures, and I really don't even have to go to the store and buy stuff, just fishing off the stuff I receive in these boxes. Box number 2 here. By the way, I hope y'all like my cool backdrop here, my lights, my horses. It's pretty gnarly. I'm in the corner of my girlfriend's room trying to knock this out. We're in the process of moving. If I showed you my little fishing corner, you'd be horrendous. Now, we'll open this up. Enough of that blabbering. Right away, what's cool, summer months coming up, that heat's kicking, that sun's barreling on you. Mystery Tackle Box has you covered with a Neko. This bad joker open. Now I think it's just kind of, as much as we know about skin cancer and the harm that the sun's rays do to you, like this right here, that's pretty funny. Fish on, and take off the hat here. Over the head, on the neck, Now I always have my hat on when I wear these. And then come up, over. Woo! Fish on, baby! That's pretty cool. I'm getting out of line here, but these things are sweet. And shout out to Mr. Tackle Box on that. Looking out for us here in this weather. You'll have what's inside, kind of explains and shows you what you got. I get stoked for this kind of stuff. Y'all have no idea. I love Mr. Tackle Box for this reason. This box is going to smoke them from Florida to Maine, Florida to Ohio and everything, kind of in that general area. So, start off real quick. 100 yards of 15-pound green braid. When can you go wrong with this stuff? Never. That's the answer. MTB's got it for you. Again, wide gap hooks. Loaded up. Can never go wrong. This thing is absolutely gnarly. Now, Game Changer Lures, another lineup to be looking out for through Mystery Tackle Box and Carl's Bait and Tackle. This is the heavy cover mini skirt jig, totally weedless design. And I want to do a video specifically on this. I'm actually going to get out this weekend, fish this, because I'm stoked to receive this thing. Look at that hook shank design. Try to get that over there where you can see it. And then you've got a spiral, or a little, what are these called? Hitchhiker. There it is. On the bottom there, you can screw into the top of your bait. Totally weedless design, man. You're going to be able to swim this jig, skip this jig, flip this jig, pitch this jig, drop shot this jig. You're going to be able to do it all with this thing. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Stoked to be getting that thing. And a stout hook built into it. If you guys don't know this channel, then you will know, because if you go back like 12 years ago, you'll see, actually I was on YouTube in June 2009, so 10 years ago, almost to the day coming up, the Eliminator was one of my favorite baits, riding around my little bicycle, fishing ponds as a kid. This thing was legit. And you know what? Game Changer Lures, Steve, Big O Parks, busting them back out. And, you know, it's funny because they're packaged the same as they were when they were with Rage Tail. I think he just obviously canceled the design, started a new package, but different scent on it too. Not the coffee, but a sweet color, blue crawl it's called, little blue belly with a green pumpkin top. Swimming these things, it's really a most unique bait. I mean, the fish have never seen anything like this before. Blabbern, we're still going strong though. We're keeping this thing under like 45 minutes. Lunker City, again, flipping this thing on the back of a jig. Joker's open. Holy cow, this thing's like a tarantula. Look at all the appendages. Oh my god, that thing's gonna go gnarly in the water. Look at all that stuff. It's like a, I don't know what, that thing is sweet. Again, another different bait for these fish to see. You can expect to get all sorts of top quality stuff like that in Mystery Tackle Box. Oh look, they ever made a sticker with me, my tournament partner at the last event. Bam! And another one, I'm telling you, the uniqueness, this box was so sweet, man. I'm stoked. Weston Swim Hollow Body. That's right, a hollow body swimming bait. Big old skirt on the back. Fish are gonna be chasing those smaller bluegill right after their spawn. Hollow body in the back, this thing around cover. Throw it up in the nastiest junk you can find. Another just totally different bait. And Weston really does make some cool stuff. And their shapes, sizes, and designs are truly truly unique. This stuff's top notch, man. Really, you can argue with anything in either of those two boxes. And the best thing about it is you're able to get like versatile baits every month, so you can go out and not expect the same thing twice, and you don't expect the same designs either twice. I mean, there might be months you're going to get like shallow diving crankbaits, but they're always going to be different patterns, always going to be different companies, something you really do not have in your tackle box. And that's what I've said about my tackle, collection earlier. Anything you find in my tackle, if you open up a drawer in a bass boat, in my bass boat, you could look at it and I could be like, yep, this whole crankbait box was built specifically from Mystery Tackle Box. The products I've received are top notch. I love them. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take this old buff off. Kobe. Ha! He ain't in the finals. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys stay tuned for some awesome bass fishing action coming your way. Again, I am relocated up in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm around the Lake Jackson, Lake Talquin, and Lake Seminole area, all within an hour reach of each other. So if you guys are up here, hit me up. Let's get on the water. Let's fish. Again, stay tuned for some promo codes going below. Get you guys some money off your first box there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll catch y'all back here at the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe, that thumbs up. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Take it easy. See ya.